This is Chris. I decided just to head out and see if I can find us a few Christmas lights. Alright, y'all have a Merry Christmas now. Okay, right here is a pretty interesting one. We have the manger out there and peace on earth and Jesus is the reason. They know what the deal is. They also got Santa Claus and reindeer. I'm glad to see that do say Merry Christmas. We got a second manger scene there too. And a little sign that says Jesus is the reason for the season. I like those. They're very pretty lights with a good message. Here's another fairly pretty display. It's not as elaborate as our last one, but it's a very nice display. We got them a flashing Christmas tree back there. A simple display. The flashing multicolored lights is certainly an attention grabber. Here's a nice little setup too. They got them inflated frosted snowmen out there. They got them Santa Claus back in the corner of the garage. Here's some folks with the candles and such in the windows. When I was a kid, growing up, we used to do that every Christmas. Had to put candles in the windows. That's a simple but nice looking design. These folks here's got them a little bit of everything. Really got the house itself dressed up. Have a lot of stuff in the yard, even a polar bear that moves his head. And the lights on the Santa Claus ain't working for some reason right now. But the reindeer, they move their heads. And they all got all kinds of decorations on their windows. And the doors. That's really interesting to look at. Here's a house with simple white lights on the bushes and a colored tree out front. That's an attractive design. I think the colored tree might better use a few more lights to make it stand out. The little design with the Santa Claus in the front yard and a few lights, and that's pretty interesting. Now listen, as I'm doing this, y'all make a note which one you like the best. Leave it in the comments down below. Showing for a reason. They just got some simple lights going across their eaves and they got a reef on the door. When I was a kid, that's about all folks did as far as lighting up their houses at Christmas. And you had some candles in the windows like I said we used to do. But nobody went crazy like they do today. It wasn't near as entertaining. Pretty interesting with the lights. They run them out on the bushes and everything, lining the driveway. A lot of people do something very simple to their houses at Christmas with their lights. But still, it's interesting. And here, some people get a little more elaborate. Design on this house. I like the treatment in that one window, garage window, I think it is. Here's another reindeer, it looks like, pulling a sleigh. Hey, they got one of them laser light things out here making those blue lights move. Can you see them up there at the top? All those little blue dots all over the house aren't light bulbs. They're a laser light out here in the yard that makes that happen, I think. Neighbor. And they have one of those laser light things too. I don't know if you can see that. But all these little colored dots all over their house. Most of them are blue. And then here's another one of their neighbors. They got a white house. And they use white lights and red ribbons on it. And they also got a laser light displaying a snowman and gifts on their garage door. That's pretty cute too. And right here past these trees is another house with some lights on it. They focusing primarily on red. But it's nice looking. These houses have been so close together right here, I ain't cut off my camera between them. And this next house here has little variances in color. They have multicolored lights, blue lights, and white lights. On this house, they focused on using one color on each shrub, on each bush out front. But I think they did a tactful job with it. Now they got red lights around one tree, and they got the designs being displayed on the house with one of those lights in the front yard. But that's a tasteful design right there. I live on the corner. And they got both their back and front yards decorated a little bit with reindeer and presents. And they got candles in the windows. Now I'm pulling out of this subdivision. I want to show you here. Of several subdivisions I've gone in tonight. This one has the most elaborately decorated entrance of any of them I've been into. As you can see here, ain't got a reindeer up here in front. That's pretty interesting. Very nice job of using white lights in the front yard. These folks here live on the corner. They got a sign up front that says Faith Jesus and Healer and King of Kings. Boy, they know what it's all about, don't they? That's really nice. And of course our neighbors lit up a little bit too there. With the multicolored lights. And you got one more down here in the cul-de-sac that's lit up. I didn't bother to stop my camera for a little space in between there. So they're lit up a little there too. Several houses right here in a row with lit up to one degree of another, so I'm not gonna shut my camera off in between them. Some of them are very simple, and some of them a little more elaborate. There's candles in those windows. Here's ones with the white lights looking like icicles hanging off their eaves, which is really a good touch. Here's one with big Santa Claus out in the front yard. They ain't hung colored lights. No, they didn't hang colored lights on them. They got one of them laser light things too, showing the dots on the house. And this next one, they built a fence out of their lights. One across front of the property and run down both sides of the driveway. That's very interesting. A very simple lighting plan that it's pretty interesting, right? Wrapping the red around your columns next to your door. And here's another pretty well decorated house. Got multiple figurines in the front yard. Even shows a Christmas tree through the window up there. Of course, in the neighbor's house, you can see the Christmas tree through their window too. Red lights on it. Because they got something I ain't seen much of tonight. I ain't seen too many inflatables. Got somebody behind me now. But that's one you don't see. Hadn't seen a lot of inflatables tonight. As many as I thought I would. So I wanted to grab that. Here's another inflatable Santa Claus. You can't see him good because he's not lit up. They have a little inflatable deer right here and a little inflatable Frosty too. Now here's a simply decorated house that's very attractive to me. Got white lights in it. Got a little thing out here with some Christmas trees and a deer and a Frosty and some presents in the yard. Clayton County policeman lives there. I've ever seen any decorations like this that look like neon lights, like Mickey and Minnie they got there. That's pretty interesting. That's interesting. I have to tell you, this place here on the left is nice. The way they've done the lights of that colonial style house. And they had the wreaths on all the downstairs windows. It's really nice. I don't know how much of it you can see. A couple doors down, this house is nice. Got wreaths on every window. They got some different kind of lights next to the door there. Shining multicolored lights up there. It's a Christmas tree. Here's a nice little display. They have them a number of inflatables there. But I really haven't seen anything over the top. And it's my first year looking around down here in Spalding County. But if you know a place where there's some Christmas displays that's just over the top down here in Spalding County, something that I should really just see, I might leave it in the comment section below. Tell me where it is. Next year, I'll ride by over there and see if I can get me a video of it. I've been a little disappointed myself. I really ain't found anything that's over the top yet. And here's some nice little decorating here on the left, but not much, but not a lot to it, but it's nice. Four of us has to be the biggest deer I've seen. Should have brought my rifle with me. It's a big one. And they also have one of those lights out front that light up the front of their house. They got some words showing up on the garage, but I can't quite make out what it says. I think it says snow. This house here next door is tactfully done with the two Christmas trees that's on each side of its front door with a wreath. Here having some little figurines in the front yard. Pretty lit up. And they also have one of those projector deals in the yard and putting pictures up on the side of the house. That seems to be the #1 fad this year. Last few years it's been inflatables. But this year it appears to be the projector lights. Now I'm not stopping my camera and turn around to show you this one. They got the red candy canes in front of multi-colored bushes. That looks pretty good. Now here's a house with a bunch of inflatables. Now on the corner here, and they have a lot of stuff out there in the yard, even a helicopter looking deal. A few houses here are simply done with white lights. One of them don't have any lights at all, just got the dots all over the house from the laser projector out front. But these are all tactically done. Them dot things are just crazy. One with a figurine out front too. I think it's Santa Claus. Have a large Santa Claus inflatable and the white lights over on the house, but it had a unique way of draping those white lights around the tree here in the front yard. Now this next one here is pretty nice. They have a lot of lights in multiple colors lighting up the front. I like these candy canes a lot too. They also have a little Grinch looking Santa Claus in their front. Grinch dressed up like Santa Claus in their front yard. I've missed, believe it or not. But this house has pretty interesting decorations. They're flashing. I guess they wasn't flashing while I rode by a minute ago. They got a manger scene out there, and there's some other figurines. Custom Christmas trees, a Rudolph and a Frosty and candy canes. I like that way it flashes and such. That's an attention grabber. And here's nice. They got a number of figurines that's well lighted on the house. And the one next door, they put up a few figurines in front of. Mickey Mouse, Santa Claus, and Frosty. This is the most unusual thing I've seen all night. They took and put lights on all their pine trees bordering their driveway down through here. Just run strutting down the trunks of the pine trees. That's real interesting. That's just a good idea. That's unique. You know, some because I get traffic behind me and I can't slow down to video it. But here's one here that's nice. One that's pretty nice. More right here worth showing you. They got a couple of real bright figurines in the front yard. And this next one, I really like the way they did the bushes up there on the house. You can't see them, I don't think. Maybe you could after we passed it. And this next one here is nice. In a few hours riding around looking at lights tonight. And they've been impressive. I really like the trees along that driveway with the different lights on them going down. That's one that struck me the most. But make a note down in the comments which one struck you the most. Also now, I didn't ride throughout the entire county. I just rode through a little bit of it. And I know there's some more lights out there, a whole lot more magnificent and gaudy than what I showed you. So if you got a neighbor in your neighborhood who drives everybody nuts with his Christmas lights, causes the city to brown out, give me a holler in the comments down there below and tell me where they are. Next year I'll ride through there and see if I can get them on tape. Like I said, this is my first year giving this a try. And it was fun. Hope you had as much fun as I did.